Okay, so it's been another week, and what happened this week? Well, on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I wasn't feeling great, but I was feeling better. On Tuesday, I thought I might even be well, but then on Wednesday, I was confident I wasn't. So on Wednesday, I went and tried to get a lot done. So I started with getting just a little bit of touch-up work done on my dental work, and I said, on the back of my tooth, it needs a little bit of work. And then I'm like, why are you working on the wrong part of the tooth, the back? Let me put my finger on it. So finally, I got that worked out though. And that should be all of my dental work for however long it needs to be. I hope forever. But maybe I'll see a dentist again one day. Anyway, I got the dental work done. I got an oil change, which was something I needed to have done anyway. You don't want to let your car break down or anything from not taking care of it when it needs to be taken care of. So I went ahead and got that done. I was a little bit overdue, and I got an alignment at the same time because I can. Yay, endless alignments. And they weren't all that busy, so I didn't feel too bad about it. I was way ahead of schedule. So then on Wednesday, I also went out to eat a couple of times. I went to Bojangles while I waited on my oil, and then I went to Qdoba with some friends in the evening. And I've also been studying and drawing a little bit while I was waiting on my oil. I also went down to Walgreens to get a sketchbook so that I could kind of keep my stuff. I'm really bad about kind of doodling on a piece of paper and then losing it. And that's not really how I wanted to do art. I wanted to do it to have it. Not for money, not for anything else, just to have it. So that should at least let me keep some of my work. And what else did I do? Then on Thursday, I realized I was not as well on Wednesday as I thought, and I definitely should not have done Bojangles and Qdoba. So I put myself back on a milder diet, and I've been mostly good since. I've been avoiding anything too spicy, and that seems to work. On Thursday, I was also very frustrated. In addition to not feeling great, I was trying to work with the unemployment paperwork and everything else, and just getting a little bit overwhelmed by it all, and ended up a little bit agitated. So I was emailing my mother. I thought I might go out to see her on Friday, maybe, or maybe not. And I was also planning to visit with Sarah some, but anyway, so things were complicated, and when I woke up on Friday, I had something in my eye, and I couldn't see at the time I needed to be able to leave to be able to visit with my mother this weekend. So I wasn't able to make that trip on Friday. My mother seemed a bit upset about that. But maybe I'll be able to visit during the week. She's retired and I'm unemployed, so I have a lot of time now. And then, well, by the time it came time to head out to Sarah's, though, I was able to go out. So I did go out and visit with her some this weekend. And talking with her, it became clear that I was not eating the way that I needed to. I know I've been making adjustments for my stomach, but I've not been eating as well as I need to, and I can have more balanced meals. And if this is going to be a lifestyle change I make, then I need to make sure I'm getting proper nutrition, and I wasn't quite as worried about it when it was just a temporary fix. So I need to make a list of what my usual orders are or were, so I can figure out how to cook them, because I do have that cookbook now, and a lot of time on my hands, and food from the grocery store is very cheap compared to eating out. So I should have motivation. I'm hemorrhaging money! And it would be so much cheaper if I could just eat here, so now is a good time to learn how to cook. I also need to get my money out of that retirement account. Oh God. I was looking at it this past or I was looking at its performance, and so far they've lost $40 and they charged me $10 to do it, and that's not really how I feel like doing business. I can do better things with my money right now. So I'll probably close that account and just take out my money and pay taxes on it. I mean, I'm unemployed for if I'm unemployed for a month or two this year, it won't actually be that big a deal in taxes in the long run. But I feel like I have a plan, and I have things that I need to do. I also need to get this place cleaned up a little bit, but I have direction. And I may not have gotten everything I wanted done, but I got a lot of it done, and I wasn't just sitting idle all of the time. Oh, and one other thing, I figured out how to put together pieces of cardboard in a way I hadn't done before. So now I can make them even bigger. I can make bigger things now.